Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. So this will be I guess a clickbait video today because we are making weapons and I will introduce you to some weapon most people will like. There will be, I guess, 2 weapons most people will like today. So we're starting with the basics. As you know, Hydrocraft has and had 2 different craftable weapons. First one is the Longbow and the other one is the Crossbow. Crossbow, yeah. Okay. Crossbow at the moment is a bit, a bit easy, as well as the Longbow. I think I have to make a few changes on this recipes. Nevertheless, let's build it. I will make it a bit more difficult in future, but for now, let's start building Crossbow. Iron ingot. And yeah, got the rest. So let's build, these glue types, I think. So Crossbow is a precision shooting item, so yeah, this is a bit too easy, but okay. So, we got a crossbow now. Crossbow can be loaded with bolts. Bolt. To make bolts, you have to, to make the crossbow, you have to read the archery textbook, and then you can make many other things, like making bolts, and you need fletchings. The fletchings have to be researched. There was a mistake in the past, but I solved that, so I can check that. Fletching. So you need a make duct tape fletching blueprint, and after that you can make the fletchings. So bolts, bolts can be made from few things: feathers or duct tape fletchings. You need an arrowhead, a bone arrowhead, that can be made from bones or stones, from chipped stones, and some kind of glue, and then you will, a sturdy stick or twigs, and then you will have a bolt. What is also, well, this is just the point where I am now. I have to do a lot of work on this, so I don't think we will make bolts from twigs in future, but okay. So I don't want to go too deep into that because I will make changes on these recipes. So bolts, I will cheat them now. Bolt. So this can go. No. Who cares? So taking the crossbow into both hands. This looks like not like a crossbow at the moment, like a pool stick more, and that's right. I will change that. And then you can shoot. Now you can reload. Put a bolt inside. This sounds a bit strange at the moment, but yeah, as I said, just as it is now. And then you can shoot. Have to reload again, and can shoot. So nice thing. Crossbow, for sure you want to have a bit more, maybe more range. That's why I said, hey, let's make the crossbow a bit more cool and give you the possibility to add a scope. So, if you got a normal scope, let's say a normal X4 scope or a normal X2 scope, then you can make scope. You can make a crossbow scope from a X2 or X4. This is like a scope that has to be modified a little bit with a metal saw, and then it will be a crossbow scope. This is a one-way ticket. I was not sure how to handle that, but I think this is for now okay. So I'm making a crossbow scope from that, and you need a metal saw. I got that, had that in my backpack. And then you got a crossbow scope, and with a screwdriver you can upgrade your crossbow with a crossbow scope then. And yeah, and this is your crossbow with an X4 scope. And I can tell you, this weapon is really very nice for sniping zombies. It has a good range and it has a good reloading time. You will love that. You will really love that. Got a few things in my backpack, and we'll do the weapon check tests for later. So, next item. So that's the crossbow will not be upgraded anymore because it's very strong already. And yeah, there was an idea to. There is a crazy German that made a longbow with a magazine. I've seen that in his videos very often, and I like his channel. And I said, hey, why don't we make a longbow with a magazine too? But before we do that, let's build a longbow first. Longbow. Make longbow. Yeah, we can still use fishing line or twine to do that. In future this will be cancelled because this is not just a toy, this is a weapon, and for sure you will need a bungee cord that has enough power and not a tree branch. At the moment you can use tree branches or planks. In future I think I will, you can plant oak trees, and I think I will make something like oak planks from that. So you will need oak plank or oak wood to make the longbow. But I just want to have something functional, maybe also for you to test. And that's why I'm not looking for details now. Just want to make it. So we got all the items we need. Yeah, advertised tape or electric tape to make a longbow. Yeah. You know what I mean? This must be a joke. Okay. So this is the longbow now. And I can equip it with both hands. And I have to cheat a few arrows. You have to have the arrow in the primary inventory to load it. And if I unpack those, then I can say insert one arrow and shoot. So the longbow cannot be upgraded with a scope. Yeah, I think that I've got a special upgrade for the longbow. And why do I have 3? Oh. Yeah. My mistake. Yeah, you've seen the item already. It still has no icon, but I will do this. This is the Longbow magazine. You know what this means? I made a longbow with a mag, but before you got that, you have to upgrade the longbow first. So you can see this here, upgrade longbow. Here you need, yeah, see this recipe made by me. You need a carpenter bench, measuring tape for sure, screws, twine, 4 rubber bands, bungee cord, and glue, and oops, 2 planks. I haven't got any planks around here. Can I cut a few? Oh, do I really have to cheat planks now? Oh, pathetic is that. This cannot be true. Ah. Oh no, I got a few. Okay. So, upgrade longbow. To upgrade the longbow, as you've seen, you need a few tools. Most of them is in my backpack. But for sure you need the carpenter bench 2, and you need carpentry level 10 and mechanics level 5. Of course, this is a difficult thing, and yeah, I think this can be a bit difficult, and it takes a long time too. So after that you will have Did I interrupt it? Oh no, it's on the ground. And there is still the longbow in my hands. Fuck. Okay. Made a mistake. Will be solved. You will have the longbow left if you have built it. We'll change that. So this is the longbow with a mag. If I right click, then I can say insert magazine. I would have a magazine, but I want to build one with you. Oh, I'm tired. I think in God mode I can delete my tiredness. Yes. Okay. So this is the bow with mag. To make the longbow magazine, which doesn't have an icon yet. Yeah, it's almost the same thing. Screws, rubber band, planks, and carpentry level 10, mechanics level 3. So I think I don't have to show you that. You can make that on your own. Let's go to a bit weapon testing. Huh? Don't need that. So, putting the saw away and the screwdriver, and to fill the bow you need arrows. The magazine can carry 15 arrows. Oh, it's full already. Okay, in that case we can say insert magazine. And let's go find an enemy. As you've seen, found already a lot of enemies. Come on, zombies. I attracted so many. Won't be so easy to find one. This is not a zombie. Thought it will attract a few. Okay. Not shooting that good today. So as you can see, this looks not bad. And the distance, the range isn't so bad, I think. So now we're empty. So as you can see, this is really a weapon that you can use in combat. It's silent, it has good firepower. You can build the ammo by yourself. Yeah, what else do you need? I think this thing is fun. For sure, there have to be done some fine-tuning and some balancing with it, but in general it works. And this is the main point. So, I feel like I'm missing something. Like I would have done some more work. This cannot be all. But what was it? I'm not sure. I feel like I would have done something for in case of you need a bit more firepower. You know what? Let's take a look into my weapon box and see what we find there. An AA12 auto shotgun. Well, I think we should take a look at this a little bit. And maybe we should grab some shotgun ammo and see what we can do with that. So this is really in absolute developer mode, and to be honest, it is not as cool as you maybe hope it is. I have to do a lot of work with it. At the moment, I've got the 2 firing modes. I've got single firing mode, and I've got full auto mode, but the full auto mode is not really working at the moment, or it is so slow that it's not really a full auto mode. So I really have to work on this gun a lot. But until that, it is really powerful, and yeah, it is a shotgun with a 20 round magazine. I'm close to have it as I wanted to have. Will give you a lot of fun, I'm sure. And as soon as I've got all the balancing done that has to be done, it will be a super powerful weapon. And yeah, I hope you will do some testing with my new guns, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. Oh yeah, that's the magazine, by the way. Yeah. These are my graphic skills. This is an original AA12 magazine. Well, so you can reload it, and oh, it's jammed. Principle, you can do anything. It has to be done, and you can see it got multi-hits too, like a shotgun should have. So very, very strong already. If you stay on the fire button, it keeps on firing, but just very slow. I hope I can increase the shooting speed to give you maximum fun with that baby. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do on it, but I think this is going in the right direction. Making Hydrocraft also a mod for people who don't want to do crafting maybe and just want to do some shooting. At the moment, this is not in the loot table already, so if you want to test it, the AA12, you have to use the cheat mod to spawn this item and the magazine. But I think to test this weapon will be good enough, and as soon as I've got all the sounds and the look and so on solved almost as good as needed, I will put it into the loot table so you can get this weapon. The AA12 will not have any upgrades like a silencer or a scope, because that's a shotgun. Shotguns are loud and shotguns don't have scopes. That's, yeah. This must be really a weapon if it's getting rough, and giving it a scope or a silencer would be too cheaty from my point of view. So for now, have fun with the new weapons, test it, give me feedback. I would be happy about that, and till then I will say